welcome back. I say hi. I don't think she's interested. We did it. We got to the red ranks. And this shit isn't a game. When people say red ranks is where it gets tough, they weren't lying. This session was brutal. This is part 7 of my journey of playing 100 rank matches in Tekken 8 as a beginner to see how far I can get. In every single episode, we've been able to rank up, but now that we're in Garyu rank, things are getting dicey. If you're a new player like me and struggling in the red ranks, this video might be useful for you. And then later on in the video, I get to try and fight my first purple rank player, Mighty Ruler. So let's do it. 16 games, let's see just how hard the red ranks really are.
Get ready for the next battle.
Guys, take this gameplay as an example. Always warm up before you start playing. This looks like I gave my little cousin the controller. What is going on here? Once I finally settle into my gameplay, I'm playing a lot more patient and I'm just playing my frames, and it works out very well for me. And what I mean when I say I'm playing my frames, and what most people mean when they say that, is just I'm only attacking when my character has the advantage. Like even right here, I gave him a moment to whiff, and I just punished. And then another thing I've been doing is, if an attack is working, I'm just gonna keep using it. No reason to mix up. He didn't know. I'm sorry, he didn't know. I'm just getting my ass beat. Look at this. Ooh! Oh my god. And get used to seeing this frame trap from Jin, because this shit carried me through all my matches. Okay, so I'm doing fine. I need to do my job a little bit more, spam the lows if they keep working, and do some more throws.
Get ready for the next battle.
I then proceeded to do absolutely none of the things I just said. And that's why I stress so much to take breaks when you're playing ranked and to review your gameplay. Because I didn't do that this session, and because of that, I was very unclear on what my game plan should have been, and I wasn't even able to see if I was playing according to my game plan because I was just going from match to match. So I wasn't able to analyze what I was doing and correct any mistakes. And in match 3, you can really start to see the results of that. I started to realize that I was not playing defense at all, just running straight into heat smashes. It was really rough for me, so after this match, I actually did review the gameplay, and I decided to play much more defensive in the next round. I was able to clean this up. After that, I played 2 more matches, one against Arena and another against a Yoshimitsu that weren't that eventful. But then, Feng Wei. I had heard people talk about how aggressive this character was, but I had no idea until now. So yeah, another huge wake-up call for me. My defense needs a lot of work. So I tried to do my best to play defensively in this match and play a lot of neutral and just let him whiff attacks. I heard something amazing from VDX today about how what he thinks the red ranks is supposed to teach you, and I think it's so true. The red ranks is really about trying your best not to die, so just minimizing the amount of mistakes you make, and then figuring out the best ways to play your character, whether it be playing to their strengths or figuring out whatever frame traps you have to use against your opponent. And I think that's really what I learned today from this Feng, and you'll see that again later on when I fight the Mighty Ruler player. You'll start to see a pattern of whenever I get hit, it's usually because I'm pressing buttons after I already hit them with something that leaves me with minus frame. So that basically means after I hit them with an attack, even though I hit them, it's not always my turn to press another attack button. A lot of moves in Tekken, even if you hit the opponent, don't give you enough frames to just keep on attacking and attacking. You gotta give the opponent enough frames for them to maybe sidestep you or do some sort of defensive option. So by me ignoring that, I run into a lot of counter hits. So let's see if I can bring everything together against this Feng Wei. Fuck!
Get ready for the next
And now this was my darkest moment. I had been losing a lot of matches, and I was actually about to rank down out of Garyu. Every strategy that I had been trying, I got crushed. Now, against this orange rank player who I thought I was better than at this point, proved to me that even though my rank is red, I still gotta stay on my game and focus on my strategy, or I'm gonna fall like all the rest. So at this point, I'm in shambles. So I did something I thought I would literally never do. I sat down and I wrote down a flowchart for me to follow. This is what I came up with. In neutral, I'm just gonna look for the forward 2 demon paw. If that doesn't work and they end up sidestepping me, I'll just back off and hopefully they'll miss something and I can counterattack, or they'll come towards me and then we can play the close range game. Once I'm in close, I'm going to jab to see how they respond to that pressure. If they're trying to duck my jabs, I'm gonna launch them. If they block my jab, then I'm either gonna go for a frame trap, I'm gonna try to poke them with 1-3-4, or I'm just gonna throw them. And I wrote there in all caps, no turn stealing, because that was the thing that was getting my ass kicked on rank. I was trying to keep on pressing when I didn't have frames to press on. So after I attempt my frame trap or do my little poke, I need to back off and then restart the flowchart from the beginning. I did my best to clean things up during my next 2 matches, and it actually worked out very well for me, except for this laggy one. And then it was time to really put everything to the test. My first ever match with a purple ranked player. Krunk Missile, the Dragunov, at Mighty Ruler rank. Let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
I didn't really follow my strategy that well. Am I cursed to stay at Garyu?
Get ready for the next battle.
This is the same Dragunov. See, this is a great example of someone who has a really like solid game plan that they're really like confident about. Because you see, he recognizes when his jab hits on my block and he immediately goes for the throw, which is what I was wanting to do, but I was having trouble executing as well as he's doing, which is why he's in Mighty Ruler and I'm in Garyu. won a game. Okay, see? Just have to stay calm and stick to my plan. He honestly inspired me to play better. No! Am I really gonna get thrown 4 times in a row? No, I was doing so well. And then he just takes advantage of the fact that I don't know how to break throws. He's just playing to Dragunov's strengths, using the running 2, using that low. He beat me in that round by using like 3 or 4 moves. I was trying to do too much. Like, look at all the shit I'm doing. Okay, let's simplify the game plan even more. Let's simplify it even more. So I go on to play a few more matches. I win one, win another. The only match I lost was this mirror match against this Jin player. But I'm super happy I got to fight that Mighty Ruler and learn all the lessons that I did. My final match for the day was against a Brian. And can I just talk about how much I fucking hate Brian? I don't know. I feel like Brian is he's not like a particularly strong character, but he's just annoying. And the people that play Brian, they play so dumb. I don't understand it. When I first started playing Tekken, one of my friends was a Brian player, and he played like he had no brain. And it seems like all the other Brian players play that way. Like, I've never seen more snake edges in my life. Like, that move's slow. It's bad, right? Why do they use it so often? You can see the disappointment on my face. That brings us to 16 rank matches. It has been super fun ranking up every single time I record, but we can't really expect to do that all the way up to God of Destruction. There's gonna be a point where you hit a wall. Everyone goes through it. I certainly don't think I'm special for ranking up so quickly. I think a lot of people are having a great time in Tekken 8 and improving very quickly, which I'm honestly very happy about. I'm happy that there's a bunch of other newcomers like me that are succeeding on ranked, low-key making the legacy players mad. I kind of fuck with that, but you can't always improve. You're always gonna hit a wall, and I'm glad I hit this wall during this session because it allowed me to get even more introspective and think more deeply about my strategy. So today we ended up really simplifying our gameplay, sticking to just like 5 to 10 key moves and just keeping it at that. And I think when you lower the amount of moves that you're using, you can then increase the amount of responses you have to how they react to each move. For example, if I hit them with just jab, if all I'm doing is focusing on jab, then it frees up my mental space to think about how they're going to respond. Are they ducking? Okay, launch. Are they blocking? Okay, throw. Are they blocking a lot? Okay, go for a mix-up like a hell sweep. All of that comes off of just the jab. So if I simplify my game plan down to just, I'm gonna use these 4 moves to see how you're reacting, and then I'm gonna plan the rest of it based on which path you choose. I think that, combined with playing much smarter defense and not trying to steal turns away from my opponent when it's not my turn to press, is gonna get me to purple rank. So I'll see if I can do that in the next episode. Seriously, thank you for watching. I'll see you then.